Ho Chi Minh City Open University promotes the full-time undergraduate admissions consultancy Walk 2026. Vibrant activities celebrating the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, March 26, 1931 to March 26, 2026, and the 30th anniversary of the founding of Ho Chi Minh City Open University Youth Union, April 10, 1996 to April 10, 2026. Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the Student Scientific Research Conference 2026. Ho Chi Minh City Open University promotes career orientation and employment for students. Welcome, lecturers and all students, to the Ho Chi Minh City Open University International News April edition.
To begin today's news, Phan Yuben and Hcmcou would like to wish our lecturer and student good health, highly academic and professional endeavors.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the past month, Ho Chi Minh City Open University has implemented many outstanding activities in cooperation, corporate connections, cultures, and academic exchange. Besides, March, often called the Youth Month, also made a strong mark to a series of activities celebrating the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, contributing to spreading the dynamic, responsible, and enthusiastic spirit of the university's youth.
Before coming to detailed information, we invite lecturer and student to review some outstanding new features on the radio and television. Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the Student Scientific Research Conference 2026 to summarize and evaluate the operation results in the 2024-2025 academic year and to introduce startup and innovation support programs for students. In the full-time training system for the 2024-2025 academic year, the university recorded 256 projects recognized as complete, awarded scholarships, and commended. In the distance learning and work study system, 28 projects were evaluated as complete, of which 21 prized. Notably, the university had 12 out of 13 excellent projects winning high prize at the National Science and Technology Award for higher education students. Additionally, numerous scientific research works by the university students have been published as domestic and international scientific conferences. In 2026, Ho Chi Minh City Open University will continue to expand and improve the quality of support and consulting activities, strengthen library resources and academic materials, and simultaneously organize seminars to further enhance project quality and dissemination effectiveness. Also, on this occasion, a specialized seminar took place, providing valuable information and experience to students, thereby opening opportunities to translate ideas into practical solutions, models, or projects, making practical contribution to the community and society.
In the context of merging Biên and Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu provinces into Ho Chi Minh City, the requirement to improve the quality of trade union officials becomes increasingly urgent to meet their large organizational scale and the increasing volume of professional work. Facing that requirement, on the morning of March 10, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a working session with the leadership of the Ho Chi Minh City Confederation of Labor to exchange views on the joint training program for 2026 and implementation orientation for the following years.
At the working sessions, Professor Dr. Nguyễn Minh Hà, President of Ho Chi Minh City Open University, stated that with the strength of multidisciplinary, multi-level, and multi-system training, along with a connection network in many localities, the university is ready to design flexible learning forms sustainable for the working conditions and time of trade unions officials. After the exchange, the two sides agreed to implement postgraduate training and professional fostering programs in accounting, auditing, law, information technology, and public management, simultaneously organizing short-term fostering courses on digital capacity. It is expected that the programs will begin implementations from May 2026.
In the past month, Ho Chi Minh City Open University has welcomed and worked with many prestigious partners and universities domestically and internationally, continue to expand the connection network and promote international cooperation. We invite you to watch the following outstanding activities.
On the morning of March 17, at the Hcmcou campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University were honored to welcome Miss Carolina Tinagan, Consul General of Indonesia in Ho Chi Minh City, to visit and exchange views on the orientation of the Deloitte student and lecturer, exchange program, and joint training in the coming time.
Emphasizing the comprehensive and effective internationalization orientation in training, research, and technology transfer, Professor Dr. Nguyen Minh Ha, Ho Chi Minh City Open University President, stated that recently, Ho Chi Minh City Open University has continuously expanded connection with domestic foreign organizations, strongly attracting international students, lecturers, and experts for cultural and academic exchange. Notably, the university has established cooperative relations with nearly 20 educational institutions in Indonesia, creating a favorable foundation to deploy high-quality scholarship and academic exchange programs. Highly appreciating the development orientation of the university, Ms. Carolina Tinenggon, Consul General of Indonesia in Ho Chi Minh City, stated she would continue to accompany and support deeper connections in training and research, especially in open education models. The event affirms that international integration efforts of Ho Chi Minh City Open University simultaneously open up more learning and multicultural exchange opportunities for students, especially in the social work and Southeast Asia studies major.
Also on March 17, at the Hcmcou campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University worked with Career Link Factory Japan to deploy scholarship, internship, and requirement programs focusing on the fields of language, biotechnology, information technology, and service. Career Link Factory currently has a system of 14 branches nationwide, and a workforce ranging from 30,000 to 40,000 people, of which about 70% are foreign workers. Currently, the unit is cooperating with many Vietnamese international students, simultaneously deploying large-scale internship programs focusing on fields such as hotels, restaurants, and manufacturing.
On the morning of March 26, at the Hcmcou campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) signing ceremony with the Korean Language Training Center, Saigon Korean School. At the ceremony, representatives of the leadership of the two units discussed deeply on key cooperation programs, focusing on supporting scholarship for students, creating conditions to connect more than 40 prestigious universities and colleges in South Korea. Notably, the program also expands professional internship opportunities for final year students, supporting visa procedures so they can continue working and settling after graduation. Not only stopping at the language fee, this cooperation also aims to connect multidisciplinary fields according to the training orientation of the university, meeting the increasing demand for human resource mobility between the two countries.
On the morning of March 27, 2026, Ho Chi Minh City Open University welcomed the delegation from Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University SDOU Thailand at the traditional room 97 Vobangtham campus. At the working session, representatives of two universities exchanged experience in organizing online teaching, developing teaching and learning support systems, educational technology trends, and solutions to improve digital capacity for lecturers. The activities contribute to strengthening connection, sharing practical experience, and promoting educational quality in the context of digital transformation.
On March 1st, Ho Chi Minh City Open University coordinated with Division 5, Military Region 7 to organize the opening ceremony for the English certificate, second degree, and digital capacity training class for 257 officers of the unit. The program aims to concretize the goal of improving human resource quality, meeting the requirements of building a revolutionary, regular, elite, and modern army.
Speaking at the opening ceremony, Colonel Jiang Wazan, Secretary of the Party Committee, Political Commissar of Division 5, emphasized that equipping foreign language knowledge and digital capacity does not merely stop at supplementing skills for the officer team, but also directly improves the overall quality and combat power of the unit. Thereby, officers and soldiers can effectively serve the training work, combat readiness, troop management, scientific research, and approach modern weapons and equipment. According to the plan, the course includes certificate training classes and the second degree program in English language, organized online on weekdays evenings, helping learners both ensure training duties at the unit and cultivate their professional capacity.
On the morning of March 8, at the Võ Văn Tần campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the graduation ceremony of the online distance learning bachelor program for more than 160 new bachelors.
Speaking at the ceremony, Dr. Senior Lecturer Lê Xuân Trung, Vice President, acknowledged the persistent learning spirit of the new bachelors, simultaneously emphasizing the role of the flexible training model in expanding higher education access opportunities for learners of all ages and circumstances associated with the mission of the university in implementing open education, creating conditions for learners through flexible, convenient, and effective methods. Within the framework of the strategy to improve training quality and promote regional integration, on the morning of March 13 at Ho Hoàng Hưng campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a seminar exchanging professional expertise and developing orientation for postgraduate training programs with the attendance of the Board of Presidents and the Professional Council of the graduate school.
Speaking at the seminar, University President Professor Dr. Nguyễn Minh Hà emphasized that reviewing and perfecting the master and doctoral training programs is a task with strategic significance, contributing to standardizing training contents, improving academic quality, meeting accreditation requirements, and simultaneously gradually approaching regional and international standards in postgraduate education. At the discussion sessions, delegates focus on strengthening views on learning outcomes, program structure, minimum academic workload, quality accreditation roadmap, and some adjustment in doctoral training regulations. Accordingly, in 2026, Ho Chi Minh City Open University has more than 1,002 graduate students in 14 master programs and 211 candidates in 8 doctoral programs. On the morning of March 7, at the Võ Văn Tần campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a consulting and introducing season for the Master of Education program, affiliated with Hcmcou University, Australia, first batch of 2026. The program will also live streamed on the Facebook platform, creating conditions for interested people to easily follow and learn information.
At the consulting session, Dr. Main Lecturer Lê Thị Thành Thu, Director of the TESOL program, introduced the training objectives, program contents, learning roadmap, and career orientation, simultaneously answering issues related to admission conditions, study time, and output requirements. At Hcmcou University, a prestigious university in Australia, rated 5 stars for postgraduate teaching quality by the Good Universities Guide. The joint program with Ho Chi Minh City Open University is designed with a practical orientation to provide learners with a comprehensive knowledge foundation in teaching English as a second language, simultaneously updated modern TESOL methods, suitable for the educational context of Vietnam and the world. Kickstarting the 2026 admission season, Ho Chi Minh City Open University officially broadcasted the admissions consulting livestream series on multi-social network platforms, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, attracting a large number of interested students and parents.
With a modern online consulting format sustainable for the information reception trend of Gen Z generation, the live stream series under the guidance of lecturers of the university and guest experts has become a vibrant career orientation consulting rendezvous, providing more practical information about majors, career trends, and promptly answering the concerns of thousands of candidates before 2026 admission seasons. Accordingly, in 2026, Ho Chi Minh City Open University expects to enroll 41 majors of full-time stand-up programs, including 8 new majors: educational technology, multimedia communications, applied biology, applied mathematics, information security, civil engineering, and architecture. 17 major of advanced programs, including 4 new majors: information technology, marketing, international business, human resource management, and management information systems.
From March 31st to April 2nd at the Ho Hang Hong campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University coordinated with the University Medical Center, Ho Chi Minh City, to organize periodic health checks for officials, employees of the university. The program was implemented thoughtfully and professionally with the participation of an experienced team of doctors and medical staff, along with a modern medical equipment system, ensuring comprehensive examination and prompt and effective health consulting. The activity not only demonstrates the practical concern of the university for the health and life of officials and employees, but also contributes to improving the quality of working environment, creating motivation for the team to feel secure in their work and continue to accompany the sustainable development of the university. Aiming to accompany learners in the journey of getting acquaintance with the professional recruitment process and accumulating application experience right while studying at the university, Ho Chi Minh City Open University deployed the Next Employee 2026 activities series with many practical contents, attracting a large number of students from various cohorts to participate.
The program is designed throughout with 3 main activities, including submitting online applications on the university employee portal, participating in career orientation topics, and skill consulting with the companionship of experts from FPT Retail and Career Week, along with direct requirement interview activities with recruiters from many enterprises operating in Vietnam, taking place on March 29 at Hall 602 97 Võ Văn Thần campus. Through the activity series, learners not only update the latest requirement trends, practice skill in building profiles, applying and interviewing, but also have the opportunity to approach the actual requirement environment, connect with enterprises, and expand jobs opportunities right from the lecture halls.
On the afternoon of March 23, at the Ho Hang Hong campus, the Faculty of Civil Engineering, Ho Chi Minh City Open University, organized a specialized report with the attendance of the reporter Dr. Jin Wei Lui, lecturer at National Taiwan University of Science and Technology, Taiwan Tech. Through 2 in-depth, highly topical subjects, the program contributed to clarifying research trends in civil engineering, construction management, and infrastructure engineering, simultaneously creating an academic exchange space, improving research and teaching capacity for the lecturer team.
Celebrating International Women's Day on March 8, the trade unions of Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a journey to commemorate the 116th anniversary of the International Women's Day and the 1986th anniversary of the Hcmcou uprisings. This is an occasion for the university to honor traditional values, simultaneously expressing gratitude for the contribution of the female officer, lecturer, and staff team.
Within the program's framework, female officers, lecturers, and staff visited the RM Museum and attended the preliminary summing-up ceremony of the Two Good Women Good at National Tax, Capable in Housework movement in 2025. Speaking at the meeting, the university's leadership sent congratulations praising the sense of responsibility and dedication of female officers to the overall development. The activities contributes to spreading traditional values, affirming the role of women, and strengthening the spirit of solidarity within the university.
On the morning of March 20, at the Hcmcou campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a research report responding to the International Days of Happiness with two contents: nutrition, healthy, beautiful lifestyle, and the role of modern women, respectively led by Master Dr. Đoàn Duy Tân, lecturer of University of Medicine and Pharmacy at Ho Chi Minh City, and Dr. Nguyễn Hữu Long, lecturer of the Faculty of Sociology, Social Work, Southeast Asian Studies. The program brought much practical information, contributing to raising awareness and comprehensive healthcare skills for lecturer, officer, and students, simultaneously spreading the message of building a safe, healthy, and happy learning and working environment.
After the United Tet holiday, Ho Chi Minh City Open University students officially returned to the lecture halls, kicking off the 2026 academic year with an excited and energetic spirit. In the bustling early spring atmosphere, President of Ho Chi Minh City Open University, Professor Dr. Nguyen Minh Ha, directly visited classes at the training campus, sent New Year greetings to the lecturer and student teams, simultaneously encouraging the spirit of teaching well, studying well in the new year. Notably, the early spring lucky money envelopes handed directly to the students not only carried wishes for luck, but also demonstrated the concern and expectations of the university for a highly flourishing new academic year.
Within the framework of the Mentoring Program Season 4, on the afternoon of March 22nd at the Hcmcou campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University successfully organized the specialized topic Persuasive Presentation Art and Effective Problem-Solving Skill, attracting more than 300 students to attend. Through practical sharing from speaker Lê Thanh Tân, Deputy Director of Trade Marketing, Masan Vietnam, students were equipped with many practical skills in presenting, logical thinking, and problem solving, contributing to improving self-confidence and competitive capacity before entering the professional career environment. The mentoring program is a model connecting students with experienced mentors, of which 50% are successful alumni of the university, accompanying in training and developing personal capacity for students. This is a bridge between generations, helping students approach practical careers and promote the cohesive tradition of OU.
On the afternoon of March 4, at the Vo Van Tan campus, the Faculty of Foreign Languages, Ho Chi Minh City Open University, organized an exchange program with the music group Cited Fever from Japan, attracting a large number of students to participate. At the event, the music group brought vibrant performances with singing, rapping, and choreography, simultaneously stirring up the atmosphere with a TikTok dance challenge and many close etching activities with fans. Not only bringing a unique entertainment experience, the program also contributed to spreading the spirit of cultural exchange, creating opportunity for students to get closer to Japanese contemporary music and the multicultural learning environments at the university. In the series of Student Orientation Week activities for the 2022, 2023, and 2024 cohorts of the School of Advanced Study, Faculty of Business Administration, and Faculty of Economics and Public Management at Vo Van Tan campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a specialized activity session to study the law on drug prevention and control and the criminal law.
At the program, reporter Mater Vũ Đình Thịnh, officer of Team 1, Drug Crime Investigation, Police Division, Ho Chi Minh City Public Security Department, brought much practical information, helping students more clearly identify the current reality, threat, and danger level of drug evil today, especially at the program. Through actual samples, the reporter warned about products that seem harmless but may contain drugs or addictive substances, such as poor quality food, goods of unknown origins, and electronic cigarettes. The visual and vivid sharing contributed to raising awareness, prevention skill, and self-protection consciousness for students against drug risks in modern life. Harmonizing with the vibrant atmosphere of Youth Month, the youth of Ho Chi Minh City Open University make their mark with many meaningful, creative, and dedicated activities, particularly celebrating the 95th anniversary of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union.
On the afternoon of March 26, Ho Chi Minh City Open University solemnly organized a program celebrating the 95th anniversary of the founding of Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union. The program is an occasion to recall the glorious 95-year tradition of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, affirming the pioneering and creative role of the youth in studying, researching, and community activities, simultaneously emphasizing the responsibility to continue and promote the good traditions of OU Union members and students. Within the framework of the event, the University Youth Union launched the Youth Project OU Youth 1000 Good Deeds with many meaningful activities such as visiting and giving gifts to policy families, Vietnamese heroic mothers, wounded soldiers, martyrs, organizing return to the roots journeys at revolutionary historical sites, read addresses, building a digital map of 1000 OU good deeds, along with many meaningful activities to recognize the positive contribution of union members and students. Prior to this, on the morning of March 26, at the Ho Hang Hung campus, representatives of University Party Committee and Board of Presidents had a meaningful meeting with the executive committees of Ho Chi Minh City Open University Youth Union. On behalf of the Party Committee and Board of Presidents of the University, Professor Dr. Nguyen Minh Ha, President of the Ho Chi Minh City Open University, sent congratulations and oriented the Youth Union work of the university to continue promoting its role as the effective aim of the party and the university, simultaneously emphasizing the pioneering spirit, especially in digital transformation, to lead the youth movement in adapting to the new era, helping students abroad comprehensively in their attitude and skills. Continuing the activity series, on the evening of March 26, the Youth Union Student Association of Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized an exchange and meeting program for the Youth Union Association officials at the Ho Hang Hung campus with the attendance of more than 100 Youth Union Association officials across periods. The program is an occasion for Youth Union Association officials to look back on the past journey, sharing marks, memories, and valuable experience, thereby fostering the spirit of solidarity, responsibility, and the pride of youth of Ho Chi Minh City Open University, simultaneously continuing the tradition, promoting the spirit of inheritance and development of the Youth Union Association work in the university.
On the morning of March 22nd, at the Vo Van Dan campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a series of activities responding to the Youth Union Member Day, Good Deed Day 2026, attracting the participation of more than 1,000 union members and youth across the university.
The opening ceremony was organized in a solemn atmosphere, kicking off a series of activities at all levels. At the university level, political, ideological programs were methodically organized, such as the flag salute ceremony commemorating the 95th anniversary of the founding of the youth unions, the new party member admission ceremony, along with the law forum with the theme Freedom of Speech. The prominent highlight were the union member bravery contest, where union members and youth demonstrated their knowledge, skill, and thinking. The activity series contributed to spreading the sense of responsibility and tightening solidarity within the OU students community. This is proof of the dynamic youth ready to act and contributed to good value for the community.
The Student Association of Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the commendation ceremony for the 5 good students at all levels for the 2024-2025 academic year on the evening of March 29, 2026 at the Vo Van Den campus, aiming to honor typical individuals and collectives in studying and training, representing the image of the youth generation of the city named after Hcmcou. At the ceremony, the University Student Association announced the commendation decision and awarded the title to more than 200 students, achieving the 5 Good Student title at all levels along with many outstanding collectives. This is a worthy recognition for the efforts and outstanding achievements of individuals and collectives, simultaneously clearly reflecting the persistent training journey and comprehensive development in knowledge, moral qualities, and life skills of students. In the 2024-2025 academic year, the 5 Good Student movement continues to be promoted with many practical activities. Specifically, the 5 Good Student Scholarship Fund continues to be deployed for the students achieving titles at all levels, contributing to honoring, supporting, and providing additional motivation for students to continuously strive towards higher goals.
Aiming to support the 16th National Assembly election, the people concealed deputy at all levels for the 2026-2031 term. The Youth Union Student Association of Ho Chi Minh City Open University coordinated with the Youth Union of Cao Ông Lãnh World to deploy a rapid response volunteer team to propagate and serve the election work of the National Assembly and the people concealed for 2026-2031 term at polling stations in the ward area. This is an effort to raise people awareness, especially the younger generation, about the importance of participating in election, simultaneously creating convenience in finding information and participating in election proactively and effectively for voters. Besides, Campus 37 Hồ Hảo Hớn of the university were also honored to be selected as polling station number 24 of the world to organize the election.
The recent contest has also closed the every edition of Ho Chi Minh City Open University News. We sincerely thank the lecturers and all students for your interest and for watching.
We wish lecturers and all students a new month filled with joy, positive energy, and excellent results in your academic and professional endeavors. Thank you, Ben and myself, Hcmcou. Respectfully bid farewell and see you again in the following news.